try that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Seems to be working now. Hello, BN. Hey, we got sound at last. What a nightmare setting this up, I'll tell you. For some reason, it's put 3 of me in there, but there's just me, so don't worry about the other 2. Anyway, I'll just screen share and get some clips on screen. Not that one. Right. Strange, it's not showing one of the links. No way. Bear with me, people. It's only seen one application for some reason. There it is. That's the one. I'll share that. So at least I've got some background eye candy and video clips and images from people sending halos and rainbows in. So I'll leave that playing in the background while we have a chat and people come in. And then I'll present some decodes for you. So yeah, what you're seeing playing on screen there, well, that's a bit off screen, isn't it? Let's put it over there. Hold on a sec. I'll have to go and adjust that. Shouldn't look like that. Back in a sec, people. Oh no, wait. Looks like it's fixed itself, has it? Yeah. Weird. On the stream, I'm only seeing half of that screen. Are you? Yeah, in the panel, I'll see the full screen. Because we need the full screen. Hold on, let's go and check something hasn't gone wrong with it. There we go. That should look better. Right, I've got what I'm going to call a 3-minute decode. I've done a decode of a few certain things, and I've compiled it into a 3-minute video. I could easily make it into a 3-hour presentation, but I like to get down to the nitty-gritty. So I'll expand on it another time, but we'll play some of this for a while, and then I'll show you some decodes. How is everyone anyway? How are you doing? All good, yeah. Having a good Saturday night. I know the panel link's showing, but they won't get on because they have to be authorised, and there's only me on here tonight. Lurking about with the cats. So yeah, playing on screen anyways, like I said, captures from people donating their recordings to APM Research of halos and rainbows. So thanks everyone that sent in these images and the rainbows and the videos. Any questions, you can ask them now if you like. Well, we're just waiting. I'm just waiting to see if One Conscience turns up. I haven't heard anything from her today much, so I don't know if she's going to make it or not. But no worries, we can still carry on. I'll give her 5 minutes and then I'll get on with my decodes. Nice capture there by Baron. Looking up at that angle, that's got to be very close. And as you know of our research, we call these Torusfields. The rainbow is just light refracting and reflecting from a field that is in the vicinity. We still get lots of questions of people as well about hosepipe rainbows, but we've explained that in the Glastonbury tour video. If you watch that video, you'll see how you do create the rainbow with a hose in your yard with the sun behind you. It's just been focused down, the same as it is, you know, it's focusing something down. It's the something that we're revealing. The torus field is what it's focusing down. So right, I'm going to pause that because I want this video here is actually about 38 minutes long. There's that many clips came in and I fell behind with doing looking after my mother at her home. I fell behind a bit, so I've just compiled them all into this video so they all get seen in one 38-minute video. So I'll be using it in the background in here for now. But they do need music added to the rainbow and halo focus videos. As one of Jax's daughters, Pep. Yeah, the sharper the angle you're looking up at them, the closer you are to that rainbow or to that field that the rainbow is over. Hope you guys are recording your local rainbows for us as well and doing your own research on them. They're all localized events that everyone can join in with and track. Aha, Jax. There's one off Kathleen as well. We haven't heard from Kathleen for a while. She's out in the sticks and doesn't get much internet access, but she does keep in touch from time to time. And she's still trying to capture evidence for us, for the team. That's what we're looking at, evidence of this construct and how it works, which is what our research is all about. Okay, there's one from Chris. Well, a few from Chris, actually. He sees it quite regular, Chris. In the same place, the sun and the moon actually in the same place when he takes a photo of them. Definitely a crossing point for the two of them where he's at. Chris captures loads, doesn't he? He's definitely the Halo champion. You see our back shot, all the Halos he keeps capturing. Definitely the Halo champion APM at the moment anyway. He's captured it more times than any of us probably put together. Now you can see what the chems are doing here. The chems are hiding the large horizontal halo. I mean, they're both actually horizontal halos, but the smaller one, we call it the vertical one, just to distinguish between the two. They're both actually lying flat. Basically, it's just the perspective we see them at. It looks like it's up vertical. But that one there would be Adam, and it's Eve that we can't see. Eve's the bigger halo, the one with the nodes that shows. So their chems are to do with magnetics. They're interfering with magnetics. Remember, Adam's electric, Eve is magnetic in this model. And these chems seem to be doing a very good job of hiding the magnetic side of this. So you've just seen the electric part of the halo. There's Chris again with more rainbow captures. That looks quite close, that. So you're walking through these every day, basically, or driving through them, or flying through them for that matter, sailing through them. They're everywhere. Right, so I'm going to pause it there, and we'll get down to this decode, because I want to keep playing that as well, so we'll get down to this decode. It's only a 3-minute video, but I could easily turn it into a 3-hour presentation, the amount of information it decodes. I'll stop that and screen share this. There we go. I'll screen it, and hopefully it's got sound. Let me know if there's no sound. But it has got sound on it. So fingers crossed, and here we go. Today we are going to decode the clouds and a few other things related. This cloud is called cumulonimbus, also known as the anvil cloud. Once we add in the missing components, you will see how it is created. Eve's cone drives up the cooler air up into the atmosphere, which is what creates the clouds. The top of this cloud is where the demiurge resides, with a counter-rotating flow. This is Adam. Adam's spiral is what causes the top to flatten, as the cloud spirals outwards from the flow of generated wind. This is the spiraling pressure waves of electromagnetism. With this one, you can see the eye, which is the overlap of two halos, Adam and Eve, the Vesica Pisces, the scarab beetle, the eye of Horus, the eye of the Torusfield. Let's see what is in a name. Spiraling columns represent this process. This is what is sacred about geometry. They are depictions of various processes of the Creator's glory and how it works. It is a universal language that used to be taught everywhere. It is not a religion, it is just the truth. The Creator does not divide, he unites. All the world's sacred geometry shows we all knew this. It is the birthright of every human being. Scientists are now telling us we will see more rainbows. Do have your cameras at the ready. You know from our research we decode rainbows and can use them to mark where the angels' halos are below. This decode helps us identify how sacred and holy wells are formed. They seem to appear around pole 3, one either side of it. We know node 3 is a cleaning cycle, and this is where it will pump water from within the halo into underground springs and lakes, which is what is creating the sacred wells, streams and rivers from source to sea. This pump system is also referenced in the heavens by Antilia Pneumatica, or double pump system, Adam and Eve. And while we are in the heavens, we might as well decode crater, which is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The pot of gold is the angel's Torusfield, ladies and gentlemen. The story really is in the stars. So there you go, people, a 3-minute decode of a great many things that we could easily turn into a 3-hour presentation. Hope that sunk in and it helps with your own research. I think you like that one, Jax, yeah? Now you can see what creates that cloud. You'll see this yourself. It shows especially better on time lapse because these work slow, but you'll see the puffs of cloud going slowly up into the sky and then leveling out at the tropopause. So it's showing us there's 3 different layers of halos now, and that information will get added to our layers video. Yep, you got lots of cloud photos, Jax. Good evening, Jason. So, any questions on that decode? I know it was quick, but it's down to business and no messing about. I can easily make that into a 3-hour presentation, but I wanted to give a quick decode to show how quick it actually is to do this. So what you're looking at there with crater, that is a torus field with the halo above and below, and the spiraling pressure waves at the sides. That's what that jar represents. The torus field. Same with the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The pot of gold, it really is the torus field. It is involved in creation processes. So this is where all this comes into it. All these folklores and traditions, and they make sense. They always have. That's where they exist. If there was nothing in it, these kind of tales would not exist, but they do exist, and I think it's embedded in us all. It gets easier and easier to decode, like I showed there, decoding stars in the sky. The stories in the sky of how this works. Who would have thought that crater, that jar there, that pot, was a torus field, but that's what it represents. And so the things associated with it in the sky are also part of the system. You'll see Hydra beside it. In fact, it sits on Hydra's back, I think, and Hydra's the spiral. Wind. It could even be the Milky Way. It's all spirals, waves. The secret is in the wave, Walter Russell. So that should help with your air research, Jax, with the clouds, especially the anvil type clouds, because now when you're watching them, you'll see them pushing a little cloud up into the heavens and then leveling out at the top where the halo is at the top. So you people like trying to capture lunar waves. This is an important one, this. This is where you'll capture your lunar waves, because they reside in the troposphere, the mesosphere, and I forgot the other one. It's in that video. But that's where they reside. That's why there's a pause in each layer. It's where these halos reside. So we can see now there's 3 layers there that got quite to some altitude, which of course is dictated by the cone of the angel or the halo that's projecting it. The spiral or the cone will go into that altitude. So that's where the pauses come from in the layers. It's the top halo of this system. Yeah, that's what's happening, Jax. You'll see them rising up, and then they get to, as soon as they get to the top part where the demiurge is, the halo in the sky. Hold on, I'll put a video on that, because we do like to show this as evidence. I'll just stop presenting that. I'll present this tab. We do like to present this as evidence, because that's what it is. It's evidence of this technology. I'll just let that play, and it should show up. There you go. So there, this is what you're looking at. There's Adam, right there. That's one above Newcastle in England. So each rainbow's got one of these above it. So if you want to capture a lunar wave, that's what creates the lunar waves, those halos right there. A lunar wave is the moon going past in the background, and it's just revealing there's something in the foreground, which are these halos. You'll get them from different angles and perspectives. That one looks quite low, but obviously it's it's in the troposphere, so it's quite large. That's quite a large halo, that, and it's a lovely capture by 1111 code. To us, that that is evidence of this technology. So that's what you're looking for above a rainbow. There should be one of these. So if you want to capture a lunar wave, make sure you're aiming above where you last saw the rainbow, and when the moon's going past that region, you might just capture it illuminating that halo, like this is doing here on this video. As far as I'm aware, Crow 777 was the first to capture this, and there's been many people since capturing it. I'm surprised there's not more. I don't think people check the footage enough, because these things are everywhere, and if you're just skipping through your video, you might miss it. And it's not just the moon that illuminates and these, highlights them. We've got videos on here of Saturn and Jupiter highlighting them. This is what's taking place, what's on the screen now. The moon's going past in the background, and it'll just highlight that there's something there. That's what you see with the lunar wave. It's revealing these halos, which are, in modern terminology, particle accelerators. They're a coil, electromagnetic coils, with counter-rotating flows. You only need to look into Tesla's work and information, and you'll find this information out yourself. We've done the research. We know what this technology is and what it's doing. It's all involved in creation processes. From angel technology in underworld, that man is personified. So anywhere you find, in modern terms, they call them saints. So where you find a saint, you will find one of these angels. You should find its rainbow, and with a bit of luck, you will capture its lunar wave, or its Saturn wave, or Jupiter wave, whichever luminaries in the background passing by at the time you capture it. But that's when you'll capture it, when there's some light source in the background going past. That's when you reveal them. Obviously, the moon's going to see it easier because it's larger on screen. It's closer to us in the layers, so it will be quite easy to see it. Although people seem to keep missing it. I would expect to see a lot more captures of that. So it sure tells me people aren't checking the footage. Or they're not, pointing where they last saw a rainbow. Yeah, you make use of the full moon, Jax. A good idea. Hello, Jerry. I didn't understand what's going on here. Right, yeah, these are the halos. It's an electromagnetic elevation of a halo below, basically. We call them halos. You can call them coils, electromagnetic coils. You can call them particle accelerators. Pick a name. We call them angels. That's the original name that we can see that they were assigned. This is the technology your holy books are speaking of. It should be teaching you this, because the holy books are the human's manual to the construct and how it works, and how to survive its reset cycles. All that information is in holy books, and it's this information that we're showing you. This is not a religion. This is reality, the truth. We live on top of a technological construct. And what we're going to do is keep bringing you more and more evidence, and hopefully, you know, showing you people how to capture this information yourself and prove it to yourself. You can go outside and prove a lot of this to yourself. Your rainbows are local, permanently local to where you see them. You will see them. You might see the rainbow at a different angle, but that just depends on where the sun is at the time. It will move with the sun. If you time lapse it, you'll see it appear to revolve in a circle, but it's just the sun going past it, revealing, you know, there is something there below the rainbow, and it's these electromagnetic fields, which is a torus field. Hello, CR user. Happy to see here and see your unique interpretations. Thank you very much, CR user. Yes, you know, we've worked on this project for the best part of 6 years now. We really do understand how this technology works, and we do try and find ways to reveal it so people can see it themselves. You've got to see this yourself. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Look at that one there. Jupiter. That was a halo going past. And there's always two lines. I mean, I've seen one before, but it just means, you know, whoever captured it at the time, there was two halos between the luminary and them. So that's how you can sometimes end up before. It was two halos overlapping. But most of the time you'll see like that, you'll see one side of the halo get revealed and then the opposite side of it, depending on the angle you are to it and where it is in the sky. If it's directly above you, you know it's going to take a while longer for the second wave to show. If it's further in the distance from you, then you would expect to see the two waves close together. As it comes down on the horizon, they're going to get, you know, the angle between them is going to be shallower. That's a Jupiter wave right there. Same halos getting revealed, but by different luminaries. You can even see the stars or moons beside it getting occluded. Fantastic captures, these. Lovely captures, guys. Keep them coming in. Keep capturing these. This is just more and more evidence of where you actually live. It's not what we've been told. Nothing like it. There's technology involved, which tells us there's a creator. Someone created this. When you look at holy books, it says built by hand. So someone built all this by hand. It's a construct that's involved in creation. We don't know who the creator is or creators. We don't know how many there was or who made it. But what we can see is that everyone that aspires to a creator or the personification that they would call God, this is whoever created this technology. And we seem to have inherited it. That's nice, Jax. Local church is called All Saints. I'm sure there's one of those in the States as well. So definitely a junction of some kind for this technology. And they say All Saints, there's, you know, a lot going on there, obviously, isn't there? So there's clues everywhere that you can use to help with your own research on your local rainbows, halos, and lunar wave captures or Saturn wave captures, whichever luminary is passing. I've yet to see a Mars wave and a Venus wave. And what was the other one? Probably a sun wave, but that would probably be hard to see. But, you know, there's ones out there that people haven't captured yet. So good luck trying to capture them. It will happen. You just need to be in the right place at the right perspective to see it. Hello, Baron. Mount Diablo. Yeah, you're going to see them around mountains. You know, if you see clouds forming in the sky, that's these working. These do create the clouds. And then they just spiral away. If you watch them in time lapse, they're absolutely fantastic to watch in time lapse. You know, the angels work slowly, but when you watch them time lapse, you can see how they work. And they are literally everywhere. our target number, we said it was 144,000 to locate. It could be a higher number than that, because when you read the book of Enoch, it talks about hundreds and hundreds of thousands. But, ask yourself, what is it they're all referencing? Well, it's the angel technologies, these scarab beetles shapes that we now start mapping everywhere with a large and small rainbow. They're all referencing the same technology. Any questions on capturing a lunar wave or luminary wave? We go back to capturing the halos and rainbows, footage that people haven't seen yet from various people that contribute to the research in many different ways. This is what I captured myself. And that, what you're seeing there, that's part of your local torus field being revealed. That's why it's got the rainbow colours, because it's you're looking up at it, which, what that's showing me there is I'm right underneath one of these torus fields. I'm looking up and seeing that I'm within the field of that angel's torus field. That's why it was roughly directly above me. So that tells me, there was one surrounding me at that time. Amazing stuff to learn. Hello, Luca. Amazing stuff to behold and learn. And yes, our ancients knew all this. All these churches, forts, star forts, cathedrals, they're all location markers for this technology. There you go, Jax. There's your rainbow. So yeah, these are captures that people sent in, and some of the team members captures as well. I haven't seen many myself lately, and I'm wondering why. Well, it must be like a local shutdown for them round here or something, or the sun's not in the right place for revealing them. Yeah, you can see the field underneath the different colour. That's the torus field it's revealing. You can see it now, can't you? The colour difference below the rainbow to above it. There's a medium in the atmosphere that we're looking through. That medium is an electromagnetic torus field. Amazing to study and capture, isn't it? The more you watch it, the more it just mesmerizes you. This, you could watch this all day. But yeah, this is a 38-minute video of footage people haven't seen before, or because it's all behind with personal things going on. Hello, CR. Well, if you've been following Flat Earth, mate, you will know outer space, as we've been told, is a lie. Of course, it's challenging because no one can do it. The moon is a light. It's not something you can land on. Yeah, you can see the nodes there, Jax. Lovely capture. See, the camera's trying to hide it. What a mess. Oh, and while we're live, there's another subject I'm going to bring up that we're not happy with, that we're seeing a lot of in this community. We're seeing a lot of people that's just copy pasting, redressing and waffling our research and then presenting it to their viewers as though they discovered it. This is not on. This is plagiarism. Our work is our own research. It's copyright to the APM Research team. It is a live research, decode and investigation of what this construct is and how it works. We don't release our content for people to just walk away with, redress it and try and sell it and add disinformation to it. So if we catch any of you people out there doing that, I'm going to come for you. I'll be coming to visit your channel, and if you're up to no good, I'll be exposing you, because these people like to remove the credit of the people that actually made these discoveries, and that is very important. Because how are people going to find us if they're hiding who discovered these discoveries? This is what these people are doing. So to me, there would be disinfo agents, thieves and scammers working together to hide the truth. This is our truth as we reveal it. This is an ongoing investigation. So if you want to talk about any of our research, like our international dateline research and decodes, or the 400-year reset, you should come and talk to us. My Milky Way decode, being alternating current, you come and talk to us. It was my decode. So that's what we're seeing. So be careful with that, people. There's a lot of people out there now just copy pasting and changing images and waffling over research that's done by this team, and not just our work either. I've seen them do it to a lot of people's work, and it's not on. It's not fair on those people. They deserve the credit, respect, and recognition for their research in this investigation. You're going to hide it, we're going to expose you, because you're obviously up to no good and easily exposed. So keep your eye out for that, people. We do update people with that. We are here to expose frauds at all levels, and that includes in this community. If you can't have a clean, truthful community, then you've lost already. You've got to stamp this out and get rid of it. I've seen a lot of small channels do fantastic work only to get a bigger channel, steal it from them, gatekeep it, disinformation it, and actually monetize it and make money from it. That's disgusting behavior. What is that about? That image on the screen right there, Matt. Yeah, that's a nice story, that, because the rainbow just before that image, they took it a few years before, and he realized in this image it was the same rainbow. So he captured the same rainbow twice over the course of a couple of years in 2 images. It was when he looked at this image of his mother that he realized it was the same rainbow. Nice one, Matt. Good story, mate. That's it, Jason. You know, some people, but money, fame, fortune, and disinformation is what it is. You know, it's a copy, paste, redress, waffle, monetized disinformation operation. I'm not the only channel highlighting it. There's a few highlighting it now. I mean, we've all highlighted this before for years in Flat Earth, but it's getting worse and worse. We've had it done to us a few times, and it always led back to the same channel and big group of people. You can find who they are on my BitChute channel. And I would avoid them because they're there to waste your time and take your money. Our research is free. It belongs to you all. It's your birthright to know this information. The Edwards get some nice videos, some good time lapses. That's what you should try, Jack. Take some time lapses and you'll see these anvil clouds, how they slowly form over time, and you see their column going up. That's where sacred geometry comes into this, the column, the spiral, the pillars. This is what holy books are speaking of, people. It is this technology and its effects in this world. Fantastic stuff. They should be teaching this in schools. You wouldn't want to leave school learning this information. You you would pay attention. I would, learning stuff like this. That's okay. So yeah, you know, what we say to people is do your own research. Don't take anything at face value. You've got to do your own research and determine yourself what you're actually looking at. You are the scientist and the investigator. Every one of us is. We are the scientists. It's not them, you know. Scientism, it's not a vote system. You're either right or you're wrong. One conscience capturing a node there. But you know what we know in flat Earth is what they've been telling us about space has been a great lie, and it's all to hide how this technology works and that it actually exists, because these people are stealing it. This is the Creator's glory that we're revealing. Someone created it, and it certainly wasn't us. It's already here. This is why China tried to fake a sun launch. I'll show you that, in fact. Hold on a second. I'll show you my debunk of China's fake sun launch. Hold on. Just bear with me. Still trying to find this video. I unlist some of them because they do get deleted, so I keep some of them just hidden and bring them out now and then to show people. Or give them the list to check it out. No, I can't find it. But enjoy the halo videos and rainbow videos while I look for it. Not as organised tonight, but it's the first time I've actually been live for about 5 months now. That's weird. I can't find it. It should be on this page somewhere. Anyway, if I find it, I'll put the link in. But it was a debunk of China's fake sun. They want you to think they can launch a sun because after this reset, they're going to claim that the sun in the sky. Here it is. I found it. After this reset and the sun reboots itself, I think they're going to attempt to lie to the world that China launched this sun. Because this is what they're doing. They're trying to steal this information, this glory. They're stealing the glory. I'll just pause that one. Nice video there from Aaron, who's doing a lot of rainbow research in his locale. Right, where's this one? I'll show you China's fake sun launch and a debunk of it. Here you go. How could you possibly launch a sun, people? Isn't that ridiculous? So that sun was sitting there on top of a rocket on the launch pad, was it? And now it's on its way up to the heavens. Who believes this shit? Seriously? What, there's like a fuse and then run, did they? Here's what they were really looking at. A screen. They're looking at a screen. The site is actually where they launched something else from. More fake space stuff, but it's the same footage, but at a different angle of a fake rocket launch that they've now glued a sun to. So that's what a sun launch looks like, people. How ridiculous is that? Yeah, why would they lie? Because they're going to steal it. They're trying to steal it. Comments, please, on that fake sun launch. Seriously. Hello, Amber. Yeah, Starlink. Starlink's just part of the Star Halo's mechanisms changing speed. In fact, scientists are now saying that the Earth's inner core is going to stop and reverse direction. Well, guess what? Their scientists are almost 2 years behind me already decoding that. I decoded that was going to happen in our 144,000 video. The stars are going to reverse direction is what it's really telling you. They're saying the Earth's core, which must be like a marble or something just rolling around inside this Google Earth ball, it's decided to stop and start rolling around the other direction. So what they're trying to say